Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Lumley's World of Weather. I clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion from March 21st to April 4th. From March 21st to 25th, we have a ridge here forecast over the Northeast Pacific, and we have an upper low here in the Gulf of Alaska, ridge here over Eastern Pacific, so a ridge trough ridge configuration from the Northeast Pacific and the Eastern Pacific. This ridge builds into the west, and we have a zone of flow at above normal heights here in the east. We have an upper low here, you can see here in the upper levels, and this will form a strong storm as we head through. Above normal heights are forecast across most of Canada in the eastern U.S. Okay, we're going to get right to it now. This is for March 21st to the 25th, and this upper low in the southwest will spawn a strong surface low here. Here it is 993 millibars in the southern plains. There'll be snow in parts of the Rockies and the plains. Rain and thunderstorms here, heavy rain and possible severe storms here in this region. And then this system will push northeastward toward the Great Lakes, bring rain and storms here across portions of the southeast, snow across the upper Great Lakes and the upper Mississippi Valley as we go through the period. Okay, now we're going to look at the period for March 26th to the 30th. That would be the main weather feature here, March 26th to 30th. And where ridge remains near Alaska, and we have a trough or upper low over the Gulf of Alaska and the Aleutians. Ridge over the East Pacific that builds into the west, and there's a tendency for a trough in the east as we go through the period. We go to the 30th. You see we have a little bit of trough. Some of the models bring it in. This is the European ensembles. So some of the models do. This is still an indication of a trough here. You can see the dip, and to some extent, well, it's here in the plains. This is the GFS. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures here and along the East Coast. And I'm calling for anomalies to be about 4 to 8 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for a large portion of the country. I'm not exactly sure about this area yet because some of the models showing above normal precipitation here, but I'm going for persistence here that'll be near normal here, even though some areas in this region along the East Coast are experiencing below normal rainfall. But for now, I'm going to keep it like this, below normal for a large area of the country. And I'm calling for the probability of occurrence of 35 to 45%. Now we're going to get to the period for March 31st to April 4th. There is a tendency, there's a switch in the teleconnections. You can see here, this is the Atlantic oscillation. Goes negative. PNA goes also negative. Maybe briefly negative and then goes positive again. And then we have the, which one I didn't do? The NAO is, I just enlarged it, can't see it now. It goes also negative, so this leads to a pattern change again, leading to a trough in the east. We also have a trough here over the Northeast Pacific and Alaska that pushes this ridge out, and above normal heights return across Greenland. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies being near 6 degrees above normal, mainly here, and we have below normal temperatures for this area, and anomalies be about 4 to 6 degrees below normal, greatest anomalies across this region, across the Great Lakes, upper Mississippi Valley. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. And for this region, probability of occurrence is near 40%, below normal precipitation forecast for much of the southern states, and the probability of occurrence is near 40%. So that's the long range weather forecast discussion for March 21st to April 4th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.